Welcome to the Horror Wedding series. This episode is adapted from the book by Casey O, a collection of 3 interconnected Gothic horror tales. Now, let the darkness begin.
The pond waited. The curse spread. The mole was the mark, and jealousy was the weapon. Darkness consumed them all. Abigail sat at the back of the class while the teacher rambled on. She was not listening, but had been watching 2 lovebirds, Marcus and her friend Penny, exchange mushy letters, and her face could not even contain the pain in her heart. Marcus reached across and handed Penny a note when the teacher was not looking. Abigail sniffed and idly fingered the large, prominent dark mole on cheek. The damn mole, she sighed. She had been sick. Real sick, but the doctors found nothing wrong. However, after a big, dark mole grew on her face, the sickness left her. But that was not all that left her. Everyone abandoned her, forgotten about her existence because they feared her. Her unflattering appearance did not help matters. Penny stood up for her when she returned to school and fought the boys who called her ugly. Yet, she wished she could strangle her.
Penny, pay attention,
Mr. Harry, their teacher, said. He had probably caught Penny passing a piece of paper.
You would be wise to do that after class.
Punish her,
Abigail screamed in her mind, but the teacher continued his lesson. Abigail looked away, feeling like a piece of shit. Penny was supposed to be her bestie, her closest friend. To her left and her right were empty seats people would not fill. The bell rang, announcing the end of the day's lectures. Abigail was grateful. She waited till everyone had made it through the classroom door. Then she stood up and strolled toward the door. Footsteps thudded behind her, and she turned quickly, startled. There was no one there, just empty seats and desks. She noticed she had been holding her breath and finally let it out.
Abigail?
A voice called. She jerked, turning quickly, but it was only Penny at the door. Her eyes glinted with concern.
Are you okay?
Penny asked, appraising her friend and roommate. Abigail took a deep breath, closed her eyes, and exhaled.
I'm fine.
She said. She had been having these illusions of someone or something behind her. Sometimes she would see a shadow from the corner of her eye, but there was never something there when she turned around. It was becoming increasingly difficult seeing Penny and Marcus together. How was she to admit to her best friend, the only person who had ever stood up for her, that she was in love with Marcus, her boyfriend? Tall, broad shoulders and the charm of a prince, Marcus was the most attractive man she knew. Abigail pictured him as a mighty tribal warrior from ancient times.
I'll be going with Marcus today.
Penny said.
That is what I came back to tell you.
No problem.
Abigail said and brushed past her. Abigail moved quickly, her gaze on the ground, unable to look at any of the remaining students milling around the lecture hall. Her steps were brisk as she headed toward the pond, where she would have the world to herself. The place had only one thing for her: peace. She got there, walked down the slope towards the pond, and sat down. There was a putrid stench, but she did not mind. She slipped off her backpack, set it beside her before she fished around in it for an apple. She had been carrying the apple, intent on eating it at the pond, where she would not feel like an outcast. Smiling, she took a bite of the apple. She was about to crunch on it when her eyes went to the apple. There were maggots in it.
Rotten.
She screamed and flung the apple away. Then she spat out quickly. The apple landed in the water with a plop, and water splashed. Abigail watched the pond ripple from one end to the other. A dark, dirty liquid filled with dead plants and stinking to high heavens. It moved as if the water was the body of a creature.